Now, by far the most common long-term food storage container is the common can. Now, a lot of them have the pull-off tops, but most do not. And here we have just whole kernel sweet corn. Looks great, but you've got to get into this can. A few years ago, a guy told me, he goes, you know what, you can have all these cans you want, but you really need a good can opener. Worst comes to worst, you've got one. But who wants to take their knife and ruin the blade by digging into a can of corn? You'll lose your edge for certain. And then if you're not careful, you may have an electric can opener like we have, but you also have little can openers like this. And I went and bought one, and this thing was a nightmare. And it actually, now this one actually is not too bad, but some of them you buy now will just break. They're poorly made, and once you start using them, they just don't last. So I bought a Farberware heavy-duty can opener. Works great, solid. But what happens if you're on a bug-out situation? Or you have to get out of town and you grab some things and you go. We're going to talk really seriously about the P-38 can opener, military can opener, and the P-51. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to put these in a pack. They weigh so little, and these have been used for many years in our military. The P-38 and the P-51. A sensible item to have in your bug-out kit. Now, these were designed in World War II, in 1942 actually, and the U.S. military has used these since 1980, right before the MREs came out. They still issue these P-51s, which you can see are a little bit bigger. There's been a lot of controversy over how it was named, and this is actually 38 millimeters long. This one is 51. But it takes 38 times around to open a can, and it takes 51 of the P-51s to... These open the tray rations, which are pretty large for larger groups. This is more for the can. Now, these were actually called John Wayne by the U.S. Marines. And the reason why is because John Wayne did the training film for these little can openers. It can also be used as a flat screwdriver, flat blade screwdriver. But just a neat little, they were designed originally as disposable, but the guys would hold on to them and keep them, so they ended up using these as a standard item to hold on to. The little hole in the end is great for running a lanyard through or a little loop. This is one here, but they were originally designed to put a little piece of wire on it and sterilize them and clean them. But as you can see, they fold flat as a pancake. They weigh hardly anything, and they're very cheap to manufacture. Now, I picked up these. I've had some of these for years, but in my last package that I got from Battle Boy Surplus, which there's a lot of great gear on there, Christopher threw a couple of these in, and I was very pleased because I thought, great, I'd love to show people how to use these. When I first got them, I had no idea how to use it, but it's real simple. As you can see, there's a little notch right here. This fits on the lip like so. And then as you can see, the blade comes down, and then you just use the leverage and you just go around the can. And it's really, because of the blade shape, it makes it really easy to get some leverage on there. And as you can see, it just cuts very easy. Just bring it on over, bring it towards you. Now you can also do that with the larger P-51, which I want to demonstrate also. Same thing, has a little place here. The blade folds out. This will cut faster. The blade being bigger, the little tab being bigger, it'll make it faster. Faster to cut. I don't make it a habit of opening a lot of cans with these, but as you can see, even so, doesn't take long to get around. To be honest with you, I really like the P-38 a little better. Get it in the lip. I'm not counting the times around, but of course I've used both pieces. But like I said, 38 times around typically will open a K ration or C ration can. There you go. Lid comes right off. There you go. Now Battle Boy has these. These guys are just great. I've been buying a lot of gear from them lately. They also, and this is one reason why I'm going to say something, if you put SOOTCH00, SOOTCH00 in the coupon code, you get 5% off of your order. And again, they have great MOLLE gear, MOLLE vest, all kind of different surplus. And of course, you know, you can throw some of these in while you're at it. They're very inexpensive. Now, I would definitely recommend that if you, especially if you have an electric can opener, or even if you don't, you need a good heavy-duty can opener around the house. But also, again, in your kits, the little P-38 runs $1.25, and then the larger P-51, they run $2.99 a pop. So you can pick up these very inexpensively and tuck them away where you need to. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival. Until next time, God bless, and long live the Republic.